So Octopath Traveler 0 will be released in 4 months from now, so I will talk about everything and all the info we know about now. Everything including the direct trailer, the producer message video, and also the Octo video we just had like a few hours ago. So as usual, this game is just Octopath stuff, it's HD 2D, it has pad action, it's break and burst and all of that. However, unlike 2-in-1, this game is more like the champion of the continent or COTC experience here. It has character creation, which is a completely new thing. There's also town building, which is reminiscent of the Nameless Town feature in COTC also. Nameless Town is where you go, you do a quest, you build up as like your main hub, and you gain daily stuff from there, and make your daily experience much more easier. 30+ character. All these characters are new, but if I were to guess, and based on how I've seen it from the trailer, and based on everything we know, these characters will be side character. All of the new original character to 0 will be side character, but I think they will have like a stronger traveler story, because the 3-star and 4-star in Octopath COTC were very... The story was kind of bad, especially the 3-star. So hoping over here the side character hit, they will have more important story. Of course, the 30+ character also include what do we call them? The light, the guardian of light. Characters such as Bargelo, Rondo, which are Arane. Those characters play a key role in the main story of the COTC story. So therefore, they will have much more story importance to them if we are going to follow the COTC storyline for this. Of course, this game also has the 8-character action battle thing. It's much like COTC, except there's one big difference is that you don't have to have all the turn happen all at once now, you will just happen them individually. Like there will still be a turn order and you can only have 4 characters act per turn, but I think it's better now that you can actually like go one by one instead of having all go at once. And lastly, new to this series, well, not to CTC, you will have character ultimate. Ultimate in Champion the Continent was this bar that you fill when you spend boost point, and the more boost point you spend, the more gauge you fill, and when it fill up, you get an ultimate action. This ultimate action is very considered usually the strongest move the character have, and you can only use it like once or twice battle. Some of the character we already know, like Solon for example, he has a very strong ultimate, so like if the game actually let him keep that ultimate, you can actually maybe go the 1 DPS 7 support route that COTC meta have once before. The website did say this is a retelling of the COTC story, so it would take the COTC story you already know and combine it with new stuff. If I were to guess, it's kind of like Persona 5 and Persona 5 Royal, where the new stuff they added in, like they also include Kasumi and Dr. Maruki. So for this part, there's a big difference is that you, as a protagonist, you start out in a town instead of in a snowfield out of nowhere. This town is called Wishvale, and you are here with your friend Stia too. You live normally in Wishvale, happy, normal town, all of that. And then one day you are about to like the blue flame, which is also important symbol in COTC and probably this game too. Bad stuff happened, your town was attacked, and it's now engulfed in red flame. From what we've seen is probably by Titles, which is one of the 3 master and one of the 8 villain of COTC, one of the main 8 villain. It says that you can also choose the path of revenge or restoration, which it let me think that you can actually pick different ending. But knowing from 2 and knowing from COTC, you are probably going down one ending anyway, because until you did get to pick different path on different story on which chapter you get to do first, but in the end it all leads to one ending anyway. Same with COTC, you get to pick down who you want to fight first in the master. Either you go down the World route first, the Power route, or the Fame route, but you will all still lead to the Master of All route. And I'm guessing it will be the same here too. I doubt that they will actually give you 2 different endings from this. The Path of Revenge and the Path of Restoration is something you can both take. You can just choose the order of the both take, but they both will end up with the same ending. Of course, we also do get to know all about our character, but seeing from how they're only showing these 4 so far, I'm guessing these 4 are the main 4, and they also have more story importance compared to the other 16 briefly traveler we saw at the end of the trailer. So for the character, we have first of all the main character. The main character, quiet main character, just here for the character creation and also just is a character living in Wishvale with your friend Stia. As for the protagonist skill, he is the main character, so as the main character, he has a lot of skill, and he can also pick 8 different jobs, and as time go on, and as the story and game progress, you also unlock more special moves. So he is like a blank slate, like a Joker from P5. He will get all the power skill, and you can like pick him to be whatever you want eventually. His ultimate is using the Elfric Ring. He will recover the HP and abnormal status of all allies front and back. So, Elfric Ring is the main ring that the main character, you, in COTC, the main character that the game gives you, wear. The ring is Elfric is playing an important role in the story too, and if the ring is here, then I'm pretty sure that the 7 other rings is also here, belonging to the other villain, and it's also corrupting them to what they are right now. Stia is having a new class, is an architect, which is a completely new job to this game. I don't even know what this is, it's not even a thing in COTC, so I'm guessing it's kind of like a builder thing, like she's gonna help out building stuff in your town hub building thing. Stia is your childhood friend, also living in Wishvale, and is also the daughter of the other architect Lavore. She is voiced by Sam Slay in the English version, and is voiced by Haruka Tomatsu in the Japanese version. Being an architect, her weapon is Axe and Dagger, and she excels at support ability that can lead your allies to victory. This sounds much like Nefty. Nefty was also technically an architect, but she was an apothecary in COTC. And Nefty also has skill that she can do her own damage, but she also, most of her skill involving buffing your other teammates. So I guess Stia will be serving as a buffer role for your team. Her ultimate is Full Cheer, which grants the entire team boost point recovery front and back, and also SP regeneration for 2 turns. This is very powerful. Even in COTC, this is really powerful. Reason being is that boost point regeneration allow you to use boost point max boost twice every 2 turns. Well, max boost once every 2 turns. So you start at like 3 boost point, right? On turn 1, you use your 3 boost point, you start at 0 boost point. Turn 2, you are getting 1 boost point from the recovery from the ultimate, and you have to wait for the natural BP recovery. Turn 3, you get 1 extra boost point from the natural recovery, plus the ultimate, so you get a total of 3 boost point back. So yes, with this skill, you get to use 3 max boost twice per battle. The sad thing is, usually this thing is a normal skill thing in COTC, but this is an ultimate thing, so I guess you can... I don't know how much you can use for battle, but you can only use once. I still think that's still good enough. Our next character is Phenn, who is a hunter, which is one of the main 8 jobs, and it's a job that everyone is familiar with. Phenn is also living in Wishvale with you and Stia, member of the Town Watch, and also live in the town ever since losing his parent. And he acts like an older brother to the protagonist, it seems. Phenn is voiced by Grant George in the English version, and voiced by Jun Kasama in the Japanese version. As a hunter, I'm assuming it's the same as 1 and 2. Usable attack, I'm not sure they're gonna introduce the capture game mechanic again, because this game is based off COTC, and COTC does not have the capture beast mechanic. Usable, you have debuff, and you also have some buff to yourself too. For his ultimate, he casts a shield to everyone, and reduce damage taken by 2 turns. I'm not sure I can ascertain it's the same as the COTC game, but depending on how much percentage this is, it's kind of either going from like really not useful at all to like really useful. If it's like 10%, it's not that useful. If it's like 50%, that is really useful. And the last character is Laurana, a deacon of Wishvale, also part of Wishvale. Oh wow, I guess like these 3 starting characters is the reason they starting characters, because they all come from the same town as you, the protagonist. Having supported her grandmother, a priestess, she is now reputed to be more knowledgeable about teaching of the sacred flame than the priest of flame grace. Laurana is voiced by Risa May in the English version of the game, and is voiced by Sayaka Simbongi in the Japanese version of the game. She is a cleric, which is a healer. She will heal your team, grant you SP recovery, and also auto-revive. I'm not sure if auto-revive was ever a thing in 2 and 1, it's a thing in CTC though. Even her ultimate has it. Her ultimate grants auto-revive to everyone front and back. In COTC, this is really, really good, because like, it's auto-revive, whenever you die, you just like come back. It's like a second chance. So this is like, will be a really strong ultimate healer move. So, as confirmed on the Octo Radio, this game story is a retelling of the entire storyline in Ostera before Celestia happened. So everything that we saw, we even see in the trailer, the story of Master of Wealth, the story of Master of Power, the story of Master of Fame, they will all be retold in this new mainline game type of storytelling. And even though we don't get to see the Master of all or the other store, there are screenshot on Steam that is showing you on places that is presumably, well, I mean, not presumably, that is, you will on Tatlock shit, which is a bestower power thing, and you will probably mean that you will also meet the other bestower, and you will also get to see the Master of all and the bestower of all, which I am really looking forward to, because the story of that part is like really good. Other info, it seems that the character also having an influence pad. Influence pad doesn't play much anything of in COTC. COTC, they kind of like giving you like more points toward like your fashion thing. It's like you have like fame, wealth, and power, and then like getting character to leveling up, giving them more points to this to influence you have. It seems that the influence that the character has so far is Stia will be fame, Laurana will be wealth, and power will be Phenn. I do assume that all the characters beside the main character will also fall under one of these three influence, but they should not play a major role on deciding the story and stuff like that. So other info learned from the Octopath radio is that this game will take about 100 hours to complete, which I am surprised. Wait, did the entire time I played through the beginning to Bestower to the end of Bestower of all took 100 hours? I kind of feel like it because legitimately the Bestower of all final boss is really hard and it's like a very long fight. I did an 8-hour stream once and it's not even finished yet. So I do see why this game took 100 hours, because in the game, if they don't tone down the difficulties, then the final boss of this game will be very hard. Hoping there will be some secret boss too. The game will also not include any CTC gacha character, so sadly, a character like Scarecrow, Viola, Gildoro, the main 8, they won't have any part to play here. But character that do show in the story of CTC will though, so other character that we don't see that is well, maybe I shouldn't say much, but other character that is still missing from the CTC story should be Erica, Rinyu, and Velnord. Erica being really cool, and she is a fan favorite among with Santos. And so, one last question. If you are someone who is new to CTC, you're probably wondering, do I need to play CTC to play Zero? Which is no. Knowing that the director of this game is the same as CTC's director, Suzuki-san, he probably know all the good stuff about the story, and he know like how to remake that story into like the better one. It's kind of like, do I need to play Persona 5 regular one before I play Persona 5 Royal? Which is no. Everything that is told in the COTC story will be retold in this game. So you do not need to play the gacha game to play this game. You can play the gacha game though, you do enjoy the story because the character, because you like pull for more character, and like you do like the character, then there's even more character to pull for. But other than that, no, there's no reason for you to play the gacha game. But please do play the gacha game. That's all the info for now. This will be a new experience for both new player and COTC player. For new player, you're essentially getting like the entire COTC story, and for COTC player, you're getting the entire original story, except you're adding new stuff this time that none of us even know, like the Talent Wish Veil, and maybe like other story change on top of that too. So I'm really looking forward to it, and I will also be streaming the game when the game is out. So that's it for all for now. If there's any info from now until the game release date, I will be covering that too. So, bye bye!